What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Reality Kingdom. We put the real in reality or whatever. Period. I'm your host, Pharaoh. Period. You trying to outdo me?
Period.
I'm your host, Pharaoh. We're joined by our wonderful co-host, Leonka. Leonka, baby. How did it feel for your mother, our mother, the mother, to once again be the star of an episode?
She's so good. She's just naturally so good. I'm so sorry. What is this girl? First of all, what is her obsession with Kelly's leg?
She kind of like me. She's just like me for real.
Nayanka has big beef with this lady leg. Leave this girl leg alone.
Specifically the leg. Every time
I roll
that leg will fly off when it's always the leg.
Race.
Girl, let's race. This is what happened. She saw her leg, and ever since then, she had a intrusive thought of, I wonder how it'd be to race her. And ever since then, she's like, I'm competing somehow with her and her leg. Like, she wanted to compete with that leg. She said, I set out that challenge because I want to see what she was gonna do about that leg. Like, damn!
Like, she's good. The leg is good, Nayanka. Leave the damn leg alone.
Oh my God, that shit kills me. I'm finna, you know what?
What?
Because Nayanka is killing me. She's killing me. I had to change my name.
Kelly's leg is absolutely insane.
Yeah. Kelly's leg and Leonka. We're silly. But anyways, Leonka, let's get into this motherfucking episode. What you think of the episodes so far? Because it's been 3.
It's good. This is a pretty good season. I feel like I could definitely see where people were kind of like bashing it slightly because it's good. It's not anything like spectacular, but the messiness is fun to me. In general, though, a lot of the entertainment is coming from the younger tribe. The older tribe, snooze fest.
Girl, yawn.
Real bad. Big
yawn.
Like some of the in some of the movements in the older tribe are kind of interesting, but for the most part,
yeah,
I'm not gagging. A lot of them have that old school way of thinking about the game, so they're not really playing outside of that. And you have people like what's his name,
Marty. I love Marty
running the tribe because he's the only like experienced person. It really reminds me of Richard Hatch and Borneo, where it's like you have this one person who's kind of a little bit more strategically inclined than everyone else, so he's naturally the one able to make these moves. Because even the move against Jimmy John, like, let's be real, that wasn't a big move. Like, they did that move out of jealousy. Let's be 1000% clear. They were jealous of Jimmy John. Y'all took out the weakest member of the tribe, admitted by Jimmy John himself. Yeah. That's not a huge move, but he was able to control it because no one else seems to be playing the game like that. So,
yeah, they really, and they had the Holly thing. Holly was gone this episode. She wasn't here at all, but Holly being kooky and crazy was entertaining as well. But I think this season is like, I don't know how to put it, but there's been Survivor seasons where the strategy is high and the entertainment is high. And I think this one has decent strategy, good entertainment. It makes it like middle for me. Like so far, I'm like, this is a middle kind of season for me because it's lacking in certain places. Not everyone is giving and not everyone is playing.
The chat gagging at our names.
It's Holly. It's Holly.
G was so silly. No, but there's Zuda Man. Shout out to Zuda Man because Zuda Man really be participating in the rewinds.
Zuda Man,
you a real one, Zuda Man. Big Zuda, not the little one.
You the man.
Period.
Man, I can
should have returned a bit on the challenge, and it just made me think about. We always have to talk about it. Imagine if Challenge USA was a thing.
Oh my God!
Imagine if Nayanka was on the Challenge USA. Nayanka would have been the fool on the challenge, bro. Like, oh my God!
So this came out in 2010. And what Big Brother season came out in 2010 for Big Brother 12? She would have been here with Rachel Riley and Nayanka and Hall Brawl.
Nayanka would have hated Rachel Riley. Nayanka would have hated
That's
Rachel Riley on the
hilarious,
challenge.
bro. That's hilarious, bro. Not Rachel Riley.
Oh, that would have been a key.
That would have been key. Brittany Haynes would have been flopping. No shade.
But her
diary rooms would have been her.
Eat up the challenge house.
Oh, Brenda would have won the challenge.
Like it's no shade. It's no shade.
Like way, but even like the idea of like showmances, because the challenge gets very open and honest. Imagine Brenda linking up with Hayden from Big Brother. Like it's just weird to even imagine. Hayden was on Survivor. Look at that. But it's weird to even imagine. Like, oh my God, they should have done it. They're so stupid. Like, what they never in their bag for it.
They never in their bag. They definitely like, even if they don't want to redo the challenge, like there should be a show where the greats of each Big Brother CBS like trifecta is represented again, and the challenge was a perfect environment for that. I mean, when we saw Tasha again on USA One,
bro,
like some of these really good old school names, like they could have continued to make that such a successful franchise. Like it pisses me off the more and more I think about it, because that would have been one of, honestly, I think they're more successful shows if they kept going with it. Yep, like these shows only get more and more popular. So the Challenge USA became more and more popular. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't understand it. It's like they desire to fail. Like they are worried about the summit and battle camp, and bitch, you had the Challenge USA right there. You had it right there. And then what kills me is you made a whole Amazing Race season of all Big Brother players because you want to mix and mingle, when you could have just kept the Challenge USA. Honestly, if you wanted to have other people around other people in different environments, I'm just confused altogether. And then we're finding out about Big Brother. They want to keep stupid twists. They want to keep the wheel. It's like, y'all always make bad decisions.
But you make me make bad decisions.
You would have pissed me off. All right, let's get into the motherfucking episode.
You sung it too, man. You were thinking it.
But you said it. Let's get to the motherfucking episode. We're gonna start off with the La Flor tribe. Come on, La Flor. Okay.
Come on, La Flor.
That is not how that song go.
How I go. I've never seen Selena. No shade to the Latinas and Latinos
Texas,
in the chat. And I'm from Texas, bitch. Home of the Whataburger, and I ain't never seen Selena. I don't know. I really don't know much about Queen Selena Quintanilla. I don't know. I know that she's a diva.
A diva.
Diva. Gorgeous girl.
Gorgeous diva.
Fuck Yolanda. That's all I know.
Period. That's all you need to know, honestly. Beautiful girl. She was a singer. At first, she really wanted her to sing. Her dad was her manager. He didn't really want her to sing at first. Very Michael Jackson coded. And then eventually he was like, girl, you can sing or whatever. She didn't know Spanish. And she was like, damn, I need to know Spanish because the bitch is coming for me. She was like, they was calling her, what's that word for, there's like a Latino word for Latinos who don't know Spanish. But anyways, they was calling her dad. And she was like, bitch, I'm gonna learn. And then she learned and she started speaking in Spanish. It was like, wait, she's gonna eat it. Hold on. And then she grew up and then she had this manager and then she was doing her.
Don't spoil it for the chat. Well,
it's not giving spoil. This came out in 2000.
Don't spoil it for me. I said the chat, bitch. Don't spoil it for me.
No Sabo. She was No Sabo. But she made it. Como la flor, contanos me diste tú.
Ooh, okay.
She that up.
Let me get Jennifer Lopez performance. Chat.
And that was Jennifer Lopez's only good performance. Jennifer Lopez don't have any good songs. She don't have any good movies. She's never a good actor. She can't model. She doesn't look good.
Jennifer Lopez can act. That's one thing we can't take. Jennifer Lopez can act her ass off.
You think so?
Yes, Jennifer Lopez is a good actress.
I felt like that was her only good role I've ever seen.
I've randomly seen a few movies from J-Lo. I think she can.
You fuck with him. Okay, maybe she can. I don't keep up with J-Lo. But
I'm not saying she Viola Davis, but I don't think she's a bad actor.
Maybe she's not that bad. Maybe I'm misremembering, honestly. I just know she all her songs was written by a black woman named Ashanti. And she was saying the N-word. That's all I know. So hey. But anyways, Survivor. We're at the La Flor tribe. Last episode, Shannon, homophobic weird ass, got voted out, leaving the tribe split. We have the Big Five, the Big Five. Don't need
the camp out, bitch. All the POC.
I don't know
Brenda, Nayanka, Sash, the Big Three, if you ask me. Chase, and you got Purple Kelly, 4 people of color in one alliance. Purple Kelly, Sash, Nayanka, and Brenda.
Yeah. Chase the one who's throwing it off. I guess he invited for now. He's invited for now.
And then you got the flops in the winner. That's the flops, but one of them the winner, child. Fabio, Kelly B, Alina, and Benry. What kind of name is Benry? Like that's
not true. I hate his name.
Benry.
I will say what it seems like. What it seems like is that the Big Five don't mind Benry. There was also conversations about how like because he's a man, the girls are probably going to go first because they need them in challenge, da, 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 da. But when Nyanka had her diary room of the breakdown, she said, Alina, Kelly, and Fabio gotta go. She didn't say Benry, and I noticed that. I clocked that. I was like, she didn't say his name, so he's probably just irrelevant. They're probably like, oh, and Benry. Khalil in the chat. I don't know.
Oh my God.
He paid for this, mind you. I don't know why Lee got up here and told y'all that lady can act, but here's some coins for Selena.
You know what, Khalil? Y'all not finna do Jennifer Lopez.
Thank you.
I'm not a Jennifer Lopez fan. Whacker. I don't give a damn.
She was, I will say, I just saw an interview of her literally a couple of minutes ago defending Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny! Because he's going to be doing the Super Bowl halftime show, and all the races have been coming for him because he's Latino, and they're like, he's not going to sing any English songs, and And she was like, girl, who gives a damn? And the interviewer was like, well, some people do. And she was like, well, why? And he was like, well, I don't know. And she's like, well, why? I don't think we should care. I was like, yes.
Diva, me hit the Latino.
Oh, come on, Latino! How many
wait, have you seen that? Have you seen that video?
Oh, it's a meme? No, I didn't know.
It's a meme of Jennifer Lopez going, me hit the Latino.
What? I gotta get online. I was just gonna delete TikTok too.
Damn, bitch, you can't delete everything. You already back in the Stone Age when it comes to social media. You can't be deleting shit.
I really gotta get in my bag. If I ain't in my mood, if I ain't in my bag. I'm sorry, I'm stimming. We're here.
It's a meme because it's wrong. Is me hit the Latino not the correct?
She can't speak English either. I mean, Spanish.
Wait, why is it wrong? I thought me hit the Latino was isn't it I love you Latino? Wait, what me hit that mean?
Mi gente means my people.
Oh, Latina. Was she at a women's event? Okay. She was supposed to Latina.
That's crazy.
That's
maybe
hilarious.
She don't know.
It says my Latin people. Okay. Po J.
She was close. She was close.
Po J-Lo.
She was almost there.
This whole time I thought she was eating it up.
Mi gente Latina. Yes.
Mi gente Latina.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a Spanish in this, a Spanish, a Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. I feel Puerto Rican. Was that T.S. Madison? Who was that?
Yeah.
Lee, we got to stop stimming. So,
we do.
The Big Five.
Oh my God, we have been stimming for like 12 minutes.
This whole time. God damn. But the Big Five discussed, they're basically like, look, the boys ain't going to go yet because the boys can help us in the challenge. It's either Alina or Kelly Legg. They're leaning towards Alina because they don't fuck with Alina, and Nyanka made it a point to say, and if Alina goes, Kelly's gonna be shaking in that leg. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Alina is going home if they lose the immunity challenge.
They basically just running it, and I live. They need to keep losing. Let's get some of these white boys out of here.
Bro, I was literally thinking I want them to lose because I want Alina to go. Like, I want Alina, Kelly, and Fabio all out, and Benry, honestly. Get them all out. So I was kind of wanting them to lose going into the immunity challenge. But hey,
old people suck. It's time for a tribe swap.
It is. Honestly, it really is. Hopefully next episode. I don't know if they do that this season, honestly. But we get to the immunity. You got to collect some barrels and land some sandbags on the barrels after you collect the barrels, essentially. Very simple immunity challenges, I will say. I thought by now they got more extravagant, but honestly, this is comparable to season 1. Damn near. Like the first one, they just had to pour water down a tube. Don't even remember the second one. And then this one is barrels and tossing the thing. This is very simple, but I like that. I like that it's equitable. Like the old people could have won. They just didn't. So yeah, we get to the immunity. The old people were struggling. Tyreek on the old people tribe, he almost kind of did a good job because he was landing all the sandbags at the end. He had caught up on the sandbags, all of that. But by the end of it, he
Tyrone.
What did I call him?
Tyreek.
Oh my God. Tyreek. That's
who is Tyreek?
Oh my God. Tyrone. He's irrelevant. I'm sorry. He's been in Kai Asylum all 3 episodes.
But don't do a black king like that.
The Black King needs to step it up somewhere. But yes, Tyrone, I'm so sorry. He was doing really good in the challenge for a minute. And then there was a point where he wasn't doing good no more. And it was like, okay, let's swap out. Let's have somebody else do it. He was like, I got it. Don't worry, I got it. And he didn't have it. And then they ended up.
Somebody had to get it.
That's true. I will say he got 6 in a motherfucking row. So I see where he was coming from. Like, strategically, like, baby, I have the T. Like, I'm the one who's actually landing them. Will any of these other old folk land them? I don't know. So I see why he might have thought that. But at the end of the day, baby, when you do stuff like that, it makes you stand out, and you didn't really eat that up at the end of the day. So that's what happened on their tribe. And then the other tribe, they were able to catch up. And of course, LaFleur ends up winning the motherfucking immunity challenge. And after the challenge, they head back to their camp. And before they're gathering all their things, there's a basket of fruit. And Kelly B is looking in the basket, and she sees a note sticking out. And standing right above her is Nyanka, looking down upon all of it, not saying a word at that point. And Kelly B has a diary, and she says, I see this note in the basket, and I'm going to definitely grab it when I get back to camp. But I look up in Nyanka's lair, and I'm pretty sure she saw it as well. And so Nyanka is holding one side of the basket. Kelly B is holding the other side of the basket. And they're walking towards the camp. And it's like this tension, because they're the first people leading the way to the camp. And they're walking forward and walking forward. They both know there's this damn note.
The chat is cracking me up.
Yep. Yup. Oh my God, bro. This
is the motherfucking energy that Amanda Kimmel needed on Heroes vs. Villains.
Yes.
Okay. Bro. When it was going against that goddamn idol against, what's that girl name? Danielle
De
Lorenzo. Baby, Amanda Kimmel, you should have been
bro.
Elbow checking bitches for that idol. This is how you get your idol, okay? Period. And then the chat is killing me because
what?
If you think you can outrun me, let's race. She had to show her real quick,
bro. She did race. She literally wanted to race her. I bet she was so happy it was Kelly B. She was so happy out of everybody. It was Kelly B. They're like, I never remembered how intertwined their story was, because Nyanka is so obsessed with this girl. I hate to say it. Bro, the diary room.
I know America was trying to drag my good sister Nyanka during this time, but baby, I would not have allowed it. I would have been on Twitter standing. Okay.
Standing down. It's clear the producers stand her too, because they give her a lot of content for the results to be the results.
She's a star.
They know she's a star.
I literally see Nyanka as, I don't know if there's one before her, but she's like that OG Michaela Say archetype, I feel like.
Yeah.
Where it's like this real ass black girl that's gonna shoot it straight every time you talk to them. They're gonna give you the faces, they're gonna give you the moments, they're gonna give you the gameplay. Like, they bring it in all aspects of the game. Like, this is such a unique archetype that we barely even get on Big Brother. I feel like Big Brother, the only one I can think of is like Davon, where it's like this very like real down-to-earth black woman who is just a straight shooter that is not here to assimilate or change who they are as a person. Like, I love the archetype so much, and I love when they can do well in the game. So I hate what happens to Nyanka this season, because truly I feel like she could have been a legend in this game. Like, oh my God. Like, I love this woman so much. Like, I hate that we will never get a chance to see her play this game again. Like, good God.
Oh, good God. That's an icon right there. And then her diary room after killed me. I forgot what she's... Matter of fact, what did she say?
About them talking, that bitch Nyanka, she got the clue. And I know Kelly B is making it seem like she just pushed me out of the way. I didn't even know what was going on. Go ahead, be a fool. Because if it happens again, I'm gonna pull you again. And hopefully I'll push you so hard that damn leg will fly off.
That damn leg will fly off.
Why did she didn't even have to bring up the leg right there? I'll pull you again.
Leave this girl leg alone.
Oh my God. You know what's funny? She actually clocked Kelly B because it was literally seen right before, and Kelly B was like, I don't know what that was. I don't know why she pushed me. And she literally clocked. I bet she's over there. Why did she push me? I don't know why she did that. Girl.
I'm just so confused. Like, is she intimidated by the leg? Like,
what is the beef with the leg? I think maybe it's like a respect, but this is Bianca's version of respect because she hates Fabio and she will tell you that if she hates one, she's gonna tell you. She hasn't said that she hates Kelly B. She said, I want to race. But she said, girl, let's race.
Maybe that's what it is. She see her as her competition. Like, she there's only one.
You're the only person who can be as strong as me.
Yeah. What New York Paula said, she's like, you're the only bitch I ever respected in this house. That is what Bianca doing to Kelly B. You're the only bitch on this island I respect. Okay, Kelly B.
Let's race. You know what kills me? When New York said that, I could have swore she said that to one of the most irrelevant girls in that. I don't remember who that was that she said that to. I was like, who are you respecting?
She was kind of relevant. She was relevant at that time for sure.
Okay, because I was like, who is this random girl you respect? I don't know that girl, but we need to get into Flavor of Love Rewind so we can really get that tea. That's what we need to do.
The girls need to vote it.
And they do need to vote it. So that was it on the LaFleur tribe. We're leaving. They're safe for this round, but of course we have the 5 versus the 4, and Bianca now has the idol clue, and she showed Brenda the clue to the idol as well. So both of them are
the big two. Ooh, I love Brenda and Bianca together. Good God,
I needed both of them on
Blasian Island. Oh,
ooh, I like that. Now on Old Folk Tribe, Espada on the Espada tribe.
Look at all of these Kayas.
Girl, Kaya after Kaya after Kaya after. I'm not gonna lie, I actually do like Marty. Like after this episode, I was like, I like that. You trying. He wasn't really doing. He didn't eat that up, but he thought he was eating it up, and I respect that. Because everybody loves Jimmy John. Jimmy John is a celebrity, and Marty has a diary. He's like, oh God, why do I have to be on a tribe with a celebrity? John. It's Jimmy Johnson, right?
It's such a cute name, Jimmy John.
Jimmy John, Jimmy T. Why do they have? I hate it. This is a weird, random thing that bothers me. Why do they get people with the same name? I don't know why that bothers me, but I hate that there's a Jimmy John and a Jimmy T. And then on the other side, there's 2 Kellys. I'm like, there are so many people in the world. There's 8 billion people in the world. How do y'all be having the same name all the time? Like, they do that way too often.
But 2 on 2 different tribes is actually crazy. That's funny.
Like, on the same season, y'all doing the most. Like, if I was in casting, I literally just wouldn't cast one of them just because they name, which is stupid, but like, I just can't do it. Why y'all both named Jimmy? Anyways, Marty is extremely annoyed about Jimmy John. So he tells Jill that Jimmy John is a big threat and he needs to go and da-da-da-da. And Jill is like, well, I mean, I guess like Jill kind of don't give. I don't know what's going on with Jill.
It's honestly, it's just Jimmy John's not a threat. He's not a real threat, at least right now. As far as keeping the tribe strong, it makes sense to go after him. But Marty is talking on a level like that. Jimmy John is this big strategic threat that we have to make sure we topple. But look how easy it was to get him out. He went home with every single vote on the tribe except his own. So he was clearly easy to go home. Like, I just feel like Marty and Jimmy T and mainly and Dan just a little bit to an extent were the main jealous. Basically, it was giving jealousy. Dan, not so much. I think Dan was more so, look, we both the weakest. I have to save myself. But Marty and Jimmy T were jealous of Jimmy J. They don't like the fact that he has respect. They don't like the fact that people go to him when they need something and things like that. But as far as being a leader, if you want to be a leader so bad, Jimmy T, then start leading. Leaders don't ask for permission. Leaders don't sit in a room and complain that no one is listening to them. They start leading. The reason why Jimmy J was a coach, a successful coach and leader, is because he naturally can get people to listen to him. And I do agree that that's something dangerous down the line, like once we're, in the final 3, in the jury phase and things like that. But if Marty and them were like, Jimmy's weak, he can go, I would be okay with it because Jimmy is weak. But it's like the talking as if he's just like this ultra level threat that they have to be so worried about. It's crazy. And I would argue that Dan should have went home this episode because Dan is, I believe, the fully weakest on the tribe because he's literally injured, I guess you could say they're interchangeable. Regardless, they set all these old people up by putting them on the same tribe together because God.
And the truth is It was either Marty. This is gonna sound crazy, but it was either Marty hyping up Jimmy J as this big threat to make a move, or nothing. Like no one else. Who else would we? Like, there's really nothing going on here. Like, there is no threat. Jimmy J is not a threat. I think in the scope of what's happening on the Espada tribe, that's all Marty had. He was like, well, he's the only person who has influence or something like that. And it's like you said, not really. I think there's nothing to say here. Unfortunately, like for Marty, there's nothing to really say, because if it wasn't Jimmy J, who was it going to be? I don't know. Like, next round, I'm going to be bored out of my mind because no one's doing anything. It's just Marty, really. Yeah. Like, it's just
keeping that something. Now, Mira in the chat. Mira, go ahead and exit stage left.
No, baby. Wait, I kind of agree. I was going to say that.
No. Oh, Marty? No.
Bro, Marty is kind of...
No.
You don't see it. You don't see it.
Oh, no. I am in enemy territory. I am in enemy territory. See it? I don't see anything. I'm blind. I can't see. I'm blind.
Wait.
You too, G-Woo?
It's there, though. It's like kind of there, bro.
No.
Lee, you're not looking. When he's in, especially when he's in motion on the screen, there's like his body is like, ew. I'm like, yes, you have a nice little build. And
I guess I'm in my Mary Duda said too.
Yeah, he's kind of there. You're the only one with no eyes. That's what it is. Lee worried about Fabio. He wanted me to flip the screen. Fabio don't do. Honestly, Marty might be up there over on the overall spectrum.
Now we just talking.
Yeah, because Benry not it for me at all. Sash, Fabio doesn't do it for me.
Benry's cute in a white boy way. The white boy looks cute in the white boy way. Fabio is real. I have a connection to Fabio because, like I said, gay awakening.
Yeah, awakening.
But in general, child, Benry, Chase, hey,
they both mid for me. What about Sash? Hello,
did I say his name?
I wonder why not.
Well, we're not going to be bumping purses, are we?
But yeah, for me, honestly, top two might be Marty and Chase. Where's the niggas at? Like Tyrone, a nigga, of course. Tyrone, some with that.
Tyrone body is T.
The body is extremely T, but something with that face. And honestly,
made me think of James, child.
The body is scary. I don't like big ass bodies. Even James's body is like, I would definitely let James do a lot to me, but it's scary. It's scary. James got. Let me stop talking about it.
That's a fine man. That is a fine man right there. James got no business being that fine. And that accent. Ooh.
Yes. Is it not too much?
It's not. Not him. I think he's a good
I agree, not James.
I agree with Tyrone a little bit. He's a little bit slightly bulky, especially at the top part.
Yeah. But James, it works on James's body. It does. Mm-hmm. But I tend to like, if you're that muscular and built and I can't do it. Like Jonathan from Survivor 40, whatever, I can't do that. It's too much man right there. It's too much meat. Like, you got a lot of
that's too much.
Just flopping me around. I can't. But anyways, so yes, that's what happens going into the immunity challenge. Dan can barely motherfucking walk. Jimmy J can barely motherfucking breathe. Marty jealous of him, and we head into the immunity. And during the immunity, there was a point where what happened?
I'm so sorry if I zoned out. Did you say that
I didn't.
Yeah.
Jill.
This was so stupid.
Jill suggested. What's wrong with Jill? Because it's the second time Jill did some shit. Because she knew she found the idol, or she located the clue, and she told Marty to go get it instead. And then in this moment, she's telling Marty, "Hey, you should tell the entire tribe about the idol because I think that'll help us." How would that help y'all? I'm wondering.
Because it's just a very simple way of thinking how to play. And what shocks me is that Marty actually does it. I'm assuming maybe his thought process was, well, Jill probably gonna do it anyway.
I think that's what it was.
But it's just like this move here is so just weird from Jill. I hate that Marty felt the need he had to do it. Like, I can't wait till we get to a merge or maybe a tribe swap because I don't like how these older people are playing. I really don't. Yeah, it doesn't have the layers to it. I would like to see Marty play with the actual group, but Marty would need an alliance to go with. And at this point, girl, how long are these people going to keep losing?
Yeah, I think that's the issue. Marty is struggling to find someone to play logically with. He even made the comment this episode after the immunity. He was like, because during the immunity, Dan kind of flops. Jeff calls him out and is like, Dan, you got to do something. Dan doesn't do shit. We already talked about what happened with Tyrone, and of course they lose. So when they come back, Marty does make the comment. He's like, honestly, I'm kind of dealing with a bunch of dummies. Like, it's kind of just me, a bunch of dummies, and I guess I got to get out Jimmy J. And it's like, unfortunately, that's true. He has nothing to work with. And that's why I say sometimes I have this like idea that if a cast is truly a dumb cast, that's harder to deal with. You can't predict a dumbass cast. You can't predict a dumb player. Sometimes, like in Survivor and Big Brother, if there's like a dumb player that someone's working with, they're the ones who do something that is so out of left field that fucks your entire game up, you know? Because it's like not being intellectual about the game is not good, because then you can't really control or perceive what their next move is going to be. So anyways, he's fucking working with a bunch of flops who don't know how to play the game. And I feel like it's unfortunate because he's looking for an ally, and his one ally is Jill, and she sucks. So there we go. But yeah, he rallies the troops. Damn near literally gets everyone to vote out Jimmy, which is that's proof of like, it really wasn't a move.
Yeah.
Nobody really gave a damn, honestly. And I was surprised. I thought people like Jane and Holly, the way they were talking about it, they were talking about it as if Jane and Holly were up his ass. So I thought they were going to vote with him. But clearly that was all a lie. It was propaganda.
Yeah. And I mean, after the immunity, it was pretty simple past that. Like, yeah, I don't understand. Jimmy T is the most annoying thing ever, though. I really don't understand why he's like this. Like, he goes back to the tribe after the immunity. He's like, well, I'm feeling overlooked, and coach, you should have put me in. I don't know why you're not using me, coach. And da-da-da-da. Like, you're complaining about Jimmy being this leader that you want to be, yet you're going to him, hey, coach, put me in, coach, put me in. Nigga, you're not a leader. Clearly, you're not a leader. You're fucking the quarterback. You're not even the quarterback.
You're not the quarterback.
You're not even on the starting five. You're not even on the starting five.
You're like, on the sideline. You're on the bench.
Like, hello, water boy. The fuck?
Oh my god.
And I hated this moment too, because it kind of all came on Tyrone. Like, they tried to blame Tyrone for not giving up his spot. And it's like, even if Tyrone gave up his spot sooner, Jimmy T wasn't finna make that many baskets after. He didn't make that many when he had it. Let's just be honest. Like, y'all are gonna lose. Period. Y'all ain't had the medallion. Y'all was gonna lose. Okay. So I just hated how this moment, like, I always hate when like there's one person of color and then it's surrounded by non-people of color, specifically a black person, because it gets weird. I start feeling like, hold on, bitch, get out. Get out, Tyrone. Run, Tyrone. Because the best bet for Tyrone to do is just to be quiet, because anything he says, they're going to take it wrong. And you could tell like they were already trying to like make everything he say seem like an issue. Yeah. And it was like, I didn't like that moment at all.
Yeah. He kept trying to clear up
him from Jimmy T being a fucking insecure in his own abilities as a person.
He kept trying to clear it up too. He was like, it's not about me wanting to just play the game. I simply just wanted to win the challenge. For us to win the challenge, the best person at tossing the things was clearly Tyrone. He landed 6 of them hoes in a row. And then they were like, swap out. I get it. You winded, da-da-da-da. He swapped out. Jimmy T didn't do it. He landed one and didn't land any after that. I mean, I just feel like it was just a weird situation. It really was. It's so unfortunate, because if they were the one, it would have been because Tyrone. You know what I mean? So I see why he didn't want to leave, because it's like, bitch, what y'all gonna do? Jane, you gonna take it? Like, I don't know. Like, y'all need to do something better overall. Which is why I don't love age divided seasons that much, even gender divided seasons. Like, I don't love them with these type of challenges, because no matter how equitable they try to make them, at the end of the day, there's always a physical element. And it's like, bitch, look at this tribe versus literally Nayanka, who got abs, and Brenda, who got abs, and Kelly B, who got abs. Like, come on now. It's not even like they get because this is the thing. There's diverse people of every age group. And it's like, there's super physical older people like Tyrone. Tyrone is very physical. It's like they only got one kind of super physical person. Maybe Marty, maybe Eve is physical. And I'm not saying all these old people can't do anything, but it's like, even on the LaFleur tribe, it's like they got a bunch of bad bitches. They got a bunch of models. They could have gotten maybe a bigger person, somebody who was a little bit more overweight. They could have got shorter people. Like, they literally got tall models, figures down, abs down, titties down, and the one person, everybody got abs. No one looks like this. Isn't even how people look on a regular. I don't even look like this. Nobody looks like this. They got the models of the models, and then they got, you know, just random old people. Like, if you were just gonna cast randomly, do it for both tribes, because although they still probably would have got washed, it's like, it just makes it look weird. It's like, of course, this tribe full of fucking models who go to the gym is gonna win. But we move. Jimmy J gets voted out. Another thing, Jimmy J barely be trying. Like, he was in the tribal council and they were talking about people might being a weak link. And Jeff went around to everybody and asked them, are they the weak link? And we got to Jimmy J. He was like, I mean, I am the weakest. What?
And it's like, girl, go home then.
Go home, Roger. And it's like, he damn near
he don't want it.
Yeah, he kind of wanted to go home. We saw it on the first episode. He was being kind of like damn near ready to quit. And then his exit interview, he was like, this is the hardest thing I've ever done. And honestly, like, if I have to go, I have to go because this was hard anyways. He basically said, bitch, it was hard. I wanted to go. You know what I mean? And this season had a lot of people who kind of felt that way. And it's like, what happened this season where people are feeling like, I'm just going to leave? Boom.
But another funny moment that I saw at the tribal was with Jimmy T. And he was like, yeah, I think Jimmy J is threatened by my leadership skills.
Oh, my God, bro.
And Tyrone was gobsmacked. He was like, oh. And Jeff was like what? Wait, what's that mean? I'm just like, oh, okay. They're like, what is wrong with Jimmy? Like, now that Jimmy J is gone, are we going to see Jimmy T as the leader? Doubt it.
We're going to see Jimmy T try and get voted out because he won't succeed. That's what I'm expecting. But no, that was fucking crazy. But not even just this episode. All 3 of these episodes, it's been him complaining. And a part of me is like, you're too... He is a grown man. Every single person on this season, if they want to do something, they should simply do it. You saw what Nayanka did. She wanted to race. So, girl, let's race.
Let's race.
If you want to race, you should have said, Jimmy J, you want to be the leader? Boy, let's race. And you should have raced to be the leader. Instead, you complain and whine and moan and groan like people. You aren't a leader. A leader would not do that. A leader would simply lead. Simple. You're not a leader. And it's about knowing who you are. Who are you? A loser.
You are.
A loser. But anyways, let's rank the girls. At the bottom, we have Jimmy T. Okay. We already had his T clocked. Then we have Jill.
She's staying down there, girl. I'm sorry. You telling everybody about the idol. I don't give a damn about any logical reason you think it makes sense. Yeah. I don't believe in telling nobody about your goddamn idol unless it's your.
And it's not even her. She let somebody else have her idol and then tell him to tell everybody else about the idol that she could have had.
Okay, Star.
Yeah. Oh my God. Eve, who? Tyrone. Tyrone is here.
He here, but he's still a Kaya. That's my king, though.
Yeah. Dan.
Chop.
Yeah, he is a Chop.
You're out here with that busted ass knee.
Yeah. You got to go home. Honestly, I want Dan to go home. Who the fuck is this? Alina. Kaya.
Tyrone should be after Purple Kelly.
I agree. And Benry should be below Alina. Who the fuck is Benry? He should be at the bottom.
No, Eve should be at the bottom. Who is that?
I don't even know who that is. You're right. Eve. Both of them, they're like the head Kayas of both of their tribes. Like, I don't know who either of them are. In Child, we had Fabio. Fabio could stay there.
Fabio actually had a moment this episode where he was talking about his strategy. Of trying to stay nice with people to get further in the game. I found that interesting because he's the winner, of course. So they want to like throw in moments like that. Yeah. But for my remembering, Fabio doesn't have much strategic evidence as to why he deserves to win. I'm pretty sure it's mainly physical and like sociability. So we'll see where that takes him. Because I'm really interested to analyze his game this time because we're older now.
Yeah.
But I don't remember being that impressed by him.
Yeah, it wasn't even like his strategy he claimed isn't really a strategy. It's kind of like the thing I feel like people who fall in his archetype feel that they can naturally do, which is just be goofy and unassuming. And he's basically like, I'm just gonna do that. But that's also just him, which is why I'm like, it's barely a strategy. You're just being yourself. It would be different if you're not like kind of like Ashley Hollis. If he was actually a lawyer and not even just by job, but actually someone who is a little bit more intellectual and strategic, and he's pretending to be, Barbie and Ken. But no, I think he just is. And that's why it's like, okay, so you're just being yourself and that's your strategy is just to be yourself. Wonderful. But yeah, I'm interested to see. Maybe it'll develop a little more. I'd never paid attention to him. I always paid attention to Nayanka. So we'll see. Who is this? Jimmy J. I can't do him. Honestly.
You gonna move him to Chop or just keep him in Chop?
He can stay here because the chops are really chops, honestly.
Yeah.
Marty. I like Marty. Don't know why he told the tribe. Actually told the tribe. I think it was a part of the fact that Jill was probably going to do it anyways. I kind of like him. For me, he's like mid, honestly.
You can do what you want.
Who the fuck is this? Jane. She's Kaya.
Her name not here. Jane.
She wasn't even here.
Is it Jane?
Her name? I don't know. Hold on.
Jane. Yeah. Okay.
I called her Janet last time. He was like, "That's not her name," and it wasn't. It was Jane. She has to be Kaya because she has been gone for 3 episodes.
Yeah, come back, sister. Under Alina? Who was Alina? She should be behind Purple Kelly.
No,
she made more of an impact than anybody else than Kaya. She's made more of an impact than anybody else than Kaya.
What was her impact again?
Beginning of the season when she was creating that fire and just being Jane.
Okay. Chase got to go down to Kaya as well. I'm sorry. He had no scenes. He was in the main alliance. Who are you? Damn. He go with Alita. Can he? I don't know who he is.
Chase. What has Alina done? Why you keep trying to put Alina above people? Alina hasn't done shit.
She the main target. She at least she a target. Bitch, you saw be relevant. I don't know. Kelly B. Honestly, Kelly B kind of can't. Well, no, she not. Cause she kind of camp. I don't know.
She kind of camp for sure. She racing with Nayanka. She can get camp for that. Let's race.
Camp for racing with Nayanka. Let's race. Holly got to go down because baby, you were literally not in this episode. Yeah, she got to go down.
Bring her the child.
Yeah, bring the child. Who is this? Sash. He was in camp because he was in Alliance, but he's kind of mid this episode.
Yeah,
for me.
We really see him. He'll be back though. Know that.
He'll be back. Coming back to him.
Look at Marky and Sash, the little strategic men of their tribes.
Oh, they really fit. And then of course the mothers, Brenda, Nayanka, they're never leaving.
They're not moving. I have no reason to move them. Unless for whatever reason, Brenda turns on Nayanka or vice versa. Because I don't remember if that happens, but if it does, somebody's going down.
Somebody in the chat said Fabio is head child. Is Fabio head child?
I'm fine with that.
I guess so.
Fabio need head child. What?
What the fuck? I hate you. I love Survivor Nicaragua, and I hate. I love Survivor Nicaragua, and I hate Survivor 49. However, we will be there on Wednesday. Survivor 49 has.
It's not bad. It's not that bad. We gotta give it a chance.
I'm giving it a chance. We're gonna be there on Wednesday, and we're gonna be recapping episode 3. Episode 1 and 2 were actually just not great. I'm hoping and excited for it to get better. Streets say it does get better over time, so I'm very excited. But next episode is just gonna be a medevac. Next episode is just gonna be a medevac.
Really?
Yeah, they had it in the preview. In the preview, it was he has to go home. It's a medevac, and so everyone was like, "It's just gonna be a medevac episode 3."
That means 3 flop episodes in a row.
That's why I was saying, I'm like, it's likely going to be that, but who knows? Maybe not. Maybe it's not a medevac. Maybe they're psyching us out, and maybe it's something else. But I believe it is just that. Anyways, we're also starting our Big Brother 6 rewind literally tomorrow. So be here every Tuesday, every Thursday, because we will be rewinding and recapping all the episodes of Big Brother 6 and the live feeds. So get into that or whatever. On Thursday, we also have the Amazing Race every single week. Every single week, we also have the challenge, and we already did our premiere episode 1 through 6 recap of Love is Blind. It was kind of messy, y'all, honestly. So get into that and be tuned every Saturday for the next couple of weeks because we will be recapping Love is Blind. If you want to send in your votes for Reality Rewind, you can, baby. The link is in the description. It is coming up around the corner in December. We will be starting our rewind for one of these shows, whichever one had the most votes. The link is in the description, honey. I know that's the fuck right. Huh? And that's it, y'all.
You're so
Thank
aggressive
you for keeping it real with the kingdom, bitch. We're out.